Hey guys, it's Jesse from the Pathways Wellness team. This video is actually directed to Superior Minds Robotic Club, but this is something that could be used for anyone. Again, just talk to your doctor if you do have any shoulder issues or medical conditions that would contraindicate exercise. So these exercises that we'll start off with are some weighted exercises. You can either use one dumbbell or two dumbbells. I personally like one just because it gets that anti-rotation component in, gets that core strengthening. Really with any exercise, doing controlled sets, so anywhere from 3 to 5 sets and anywhere from 8 to 12 reps would be a good range for dumbbells or bands. So the first exercise we'll do is just a shoulder press. You can have it where your palms facing in, pressing up, coming down, pressing up, coming down. One big thing is not to press beyond and bring that shoulder up next to your ear. So I'm keeping my shoulder nice and packed, pressing up and down. I can also do that with my palm facing forward, up, down, and again with two dumbbells, up and down. Next exercise we'll do is a Arnold Press, which is another shoulder exercise. We're gonna start off with our palms facing towards our face, body nice and tight in front. I'm gonna press up and rotate my hand out, coming down, pressing up, rotating out and down. Again, not trying to extend my shoulder past my ear, and also you can use two dumbbells if you want. Next exercise that we'll do is just a lateral shoulder raise, and that is as simple as bringing our arm up to our side and coming down. This is our pivot point, up to the side, coming down, up to the side, coming down. Nice and controlled. Again, two dumbbells if you want. Next exercise is a very common one. Most of you have probably already done it or seen it before, and that is just a bicep curl. So keeping our hands nice and neutral, we can come down, hitting that bicep muscle. We can also rotate our hand in and do a hammer curl, or combine the two and get some rotation going. Following exercise is to hit the back side of that upper arm, and we're going to go ahead and grab this dumbbell using a triangle shape with our hands. I'm going to extend it over my head, keeping my elbows nice and tight to my ear. I'm just going to extend that weight above and behind my head and nice and controlled back down. Extend, back down. Extend, back down. We're hitting that tricep muscle for that exercise. Next one we'll do is an Underhand Pec Fly. Now this is a good one to use lighter weights with, and we're really just focusing on controlled movement using our chest. So I'm gonna grab two dumbbells, and what I'm gonna focus on is trying to bring my arms up from wide and low to high and in the middle. Controlled, high in the middle, trying to bring that weight up with our chest. You also feel it in your arms and shoulders. That's gonna get a little bit of that chest movement in a seated position. Then the final weighted exercise is a seated wood chop. And this is just mimicking using an axe. So I'm gonna grab a weight, starting at my waist. I'm gonna keep my shoulders nice and square with that weight. I'm gonna rotate my body and place that weight nice and high. Coming back across my mid-body, bringing it up, placing it nice and high. Again, that's a good core exerise for mimicking chopping that wood. Now, some banded exercises, and banded exercises are great because you can purchase these bands for very cheap. Most of them will come in with a door stop device where you can put that device in between a door and it'll prevent those bands from popping out, and you can use it as an anchor point. I'm just going to use this metal rack behind me, and what we're going to do is mimic a seated row. So I'm going to have that band around that pole, and I'm just going to bring my shoulders back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. That's a great exercise for upper back, something that can be done seated. One thing I like about bands is the further you bring them back, the more the resistance they add. Now we can do the opposite of that exercise, doing a chest press with the same thing, pressing forward, bringing it back, forward and bringing it back. Nice and controlled. Make sure you have a good anchor point for those banded exercises. If you guys have any questions about this, certainly reach out to myself.